Alright guys, back here for part 2, which is going to be the Laserdisc pickups that I got. They were laying on the floor. I had to pick them up and put them on the stool next to me and realized that I almost threw my back out because it's probably close to 60 pounds worth. Yeah, after this, I mean, it'd be interesting to go through my Laserdiscs again, my whole, do a Laserdisc collection overview after I add these to my thing, mostly because I'm going to be meeting Dario Argento pretty soon come June. And I'm thinking about getting my Dario Argento gold Laserdisc, Dario Argento's World of Horror, signed. So I need to go home and pick out and find my Laserdisc. So anyway, let's just get to it. This is the Estate Sell pickups. Laserdiscs, $1 a piece. Okay, this one's a Criterion, and it's Repulsion. I heard good things about this. I actually haven't seen this one yet. I started to watch it once, but I fell asleep, and it was nothing to do with the movie. It was everything to do with I hadn't slept. Right, so it's got like a gatefold here, since it's a Criterion. And there you go. It's 2 discs. That's what the back's like. There you go. So that's Repulsion. Got Halloween, which is pretty cool. This is also a Criterion from the Criterion Collection. I'm probably going to frame this guy. I have some album frames lying around. So, once again, another gatefold. Hold on, let me pop it open here. It's hard to see with this lighting, but there's Jamie Lee Curtis with an orange hue. Wondering if there's any booklet or anything stuck in here. No. Guess that's Halloween Criterion. This one this is pretty cool to have. And boom, he had Tracy Lords in Shock 'Em Dead. When I posted about these on Facebook, I got a ton of offers for this one, but sorry guys, I'm keeping it for now. I actually have this movie downloaded, but I haven't watched it yet. But it's got Tracy Lords in it, so I'm sure it's 80s cheese. Oh, the screenshots look awesome too, so I'll be sure to watch this. It's put out by Academy Entertainment, and there's an interesting thing about this movie. I have a full-size, sorry, I hit the mic. I have a full-size standee for Shock 'Em Dead, which I'm sure when I get around to making some standee videos, you guys will be interested to see. Sorry, my cell phone keeps going off. Next up, Wolfen. I own this on DVD. It's part of a 4-pack that's out on DVD, but to add it to my Laserdisc collection, I went ahead and got it since it was only $1. Next up is Altered States. It's pretty cool. You know, it's got the Altered States. I actually held it upside down, I'm sorry. I have this on DVD. Classic. Here's another classic. Oh, I keep hitting the microphone. I'm just completely sorry. I'm not used to wearing a headset here. Rosemary's Baby. If you guys haven't checked this movie out, you should definitely do it. It's a pretty cool flick. There you go. It's by Paramount and Extended Play. Got this one on Blu-ray. American Werewolf in London. The Exorcist. Still has a price tag on it. Oh, where are we? Right there. It says $19.99. Can't go wrong with The Exorcist. Complete classic. Along the same lines, this is a different version that he had there as well of The Exorcist. Now this kind of pissed me off because there was a box of them and they were stuck together. Not a good situation to be in. So when I pulled this one off, as you can see, it stuck to the Laserdisc that was in front of it, and that happened. I took it up, and when she was taking each one to count them, I made sure this was face up, and I said, "Oh, look at that!" And I pointed out to the damage. She goes, "Oh, that's not good." And I was like, "Oh, well, I don't know if I really want that then." And she's like, "Well, how about if I let you have it for 50 cents?" So I said, "You know what? I'll do it." I was just looking at this. It says, "Treat your Laserdiscs right." It's telling you how to clean it and where to store your disc. You know, this is a different version of The Exorcist. This one is a movie actually a lot of people enjoyed that I didn't really find too interesting, but it's pretty. The cover for it's pretty cool, and that's Duel, directed by Steven Spielberg. I just thought it was kind of a boring movie. have it on DVD, but a lot of people liked it. Here we have the special collector's edition of Bram Stoker's Dracula, the deluxe widescreen version. Anthony Hopkins, it looks like. Who else? Winona Ryder, Keanu Reeves, and Gary Oldman. It's also a gatefold, pops out like so. Got a little info in there. Right on. I need to go faster. We're already at 5 minutes. Sigourney Weaver in Alien 3. Along the same lines, Aliens. This is all the ones he had. I'm not sure why I had Aliens and Alien 3, but not the other ones. But what sucks is there was a guy looking ahead of me at Laserdisc 2, and he pulled out. There was a Sound of Music set that I wanted. He took that, and he took the Star Wars trilogy set, which I wanted. But you know, I still made out pretty well. Now this is a good movie that I really liked. I got this on DVD at Big Lots for $3, and it's Cat People with Natasha Kinski. Oh, I love her so much. She is so hot. She was also in To the Devil, a Daughter, or something like that. That's a good movie as well. It also has Malcolm McDowell in it. Very good movie. Recommended that you check that out. Next up is Cape Fear. This is the one with Robert De Niro, Nick Nolte, and Jessica Lange. And of course Juliette Arquette back there. Isn't that her name? Juliette Lewis. Don't know why I said Arquette. Next up, complete classic. I'll probably frame this one too, and that's A Clockwork Orange. Stanley Kubrick film. If you haven't checked this out, you should definitely check that out as well. You can get it DVD, Blu-ray, it's everywhere. Now this was a great pickup, I thought. And that's a movie called A Boy and His Dog. I downloaded this to watch it, but I never did, and so I'm probably going to watch the Laserdisc just because I need to bring out my Laserdisc player and get some use out of it. But this is the widescreen special edition. Look up the synopsis of this movie, and you'll understand that it sounds like a pretty cool thing. This was a cool one too to pick up. This is the collector's limited edition of the original classic of Deep Throat. So, yay, now this is my first ever complete porn Laserdisc. Adult material, rated X. It's only 57 minutes, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty funny. So I picked that up. This one's completely new and sealed, factory sealed, and it's the Final Conflict. There it goes. It has 2 tags on it. When it first came out, it looks like it was $49.95. It's the special widescreen edition. Then they marked it down to $35, which is that orange tag. So yeah, completely. I haven't seen this yet. Completely factory sealed. Have this on DVD. I actually always like the cover of this too, and this is The Hunger with David Bowie and Susan Sarandon. What year is this? Where is Susan Sarandon? Okay, she's not as hot. Susan Sarandon's not as hot as Rocky Horror Picture hot, but she's still pretty cute. Then I picked up 2001: A Space Odyssey, and this is a box. This is the 25th anniversary edition, and it's the box kind, the pizza box as I call them kind, where you just take off the lid like that. It's talking about over 500 Laserdisc titles from MGM. It's got a little booklet in there. And there it is. So that's the 25th anniversary Laserdisc of 2001, A Space Odyssey. Let's put that on the side there. Well, we still got a lot more to go. I'm already at 9 minutes. This looked like an interesting one. It's called The Reincarnation of Peter Proud. I'm not sure exactly what kind of movie this is. It looked interesting. It's probably a suspense thriller or something like that. Put out by Vestron. Then, of course, classic E.T. This has $30 tag on it. So, when is this one released? This was apparently made in Japan, 88. That's just a movie copyright, probably. telling you how to keep my Laserdiscs. And then we got 2010, the year we made contact. This is the deluxe letterbox edition. You can see a little John Lithgow on the back there. This is another cool pickup, and that's Pretty Baby with what's her face? What's her name? Another Susan Sarandon. Oh, look, there's Susan Sarandon. But I'm talking about Brooke Shields back there. Young Brooke Shields. She plays. I don't know if she plays a prostitute. I've seen clips from this, or she just her mom's a prostitute and she lives at a brothel. But once again, it's a period piece. It's supposed to take place in 1917. It came out in '78. But once again, it has Brooke Shields running around naked as a child, similar to what she did later on in Blue Lagoon. Then we have a movie called Shattered with Bob Hoskins. That's cool. Another suspense thriller. The best mystery movie of the year, says who? Says David Sheenan of NBC TV. Speaking of Bob Hoskins, got the classic Roger Rabbit. Very cool, man. Received 4. It's telling me right here that it received 4 Academy Awards, including the 1998 Special Achievement Oscar. Classic movie. You gotta love Roger Rabbit. While I missed out the trilogy box set, I do have the Star Wars, obviously Star Wars A New Hope if you want to get technical or whatever nowadays, but there it is. Oh, it's nice. It's a gatefold. Pops out. There's Darth Vader with some stormtroopers, some cool info. So that's Star Wars. And we still got a ways to go. This is the bedroom window. Innocent of murder, guilty of love. Ah, it's got Steve Guttenberg in there. Look, Steve Guttenberg's holding this lady tight. That'll be interesting to look up about. Once again, a Vestron video release. This is an interesting alien movie with Christopher Walken called Communion, based on the national bestseller. In 1985, Whitley Strieber was visited by the unknown. Now he's made the most shocking discovery in his life. There you go. Put out by Image. This is an interesting one I definitely want to check out with Sidney Poitier, and it's called The Defiant Ones. Nice and black and white, a nice black and white one for a change. It's apparently won 3 Academy Awards, so that's cool. Next up, oh cool, we only got 2 left. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This is the Criterion Collection version. Once again, it pops open. There we go. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, this has got a lot of stuff in it that I didn't realize. It's a trifold, so it fold, 3 folds. Let me see here, what do we have? Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's got a little sheet on it, info sheet. Some important notes about the Criterion Collection of the Close Encounters of the Third Kind. So I'm not going to get into that, but it also here it has a December 1990 Laserdisc catalog. Huh, that's cool. So that's Close Encounters of the Third Kind Criterion Collection. It's 3 discs there. And last but not least, Backfire. And it's put out by Image with Karen Allen and Keith Carradine in it. Oh. And it looks to be like a TNA thriller, so I'll be sure to check that out. So I'm not sure the exact count on that. I'm pretty sure it was 33. So that was my Laserdiscs, my Blu-rays, and my DVDs for this estate sale. Since then, I've been looking at estate sale listings more often because that was a pretty good score, but I haven't come across anything overtly that's not antiques and old crap. So if I ever come across another movie one, you best believe I'll do a video on it. So this has been Matt, the DVD Update. As always, comment, rate, subscribe, do what you do, and I'll see you when I see you.